can't just walk out of the relationship. Some are questioning their worth, why they can't find a healthy, true love. And some people see boundaries as, oh, let me just stay in this sort of relationship so I can get some gifts. I'm in Perth. Oh, hello. I'm in Perth as well. I'll have to use my laptop next time as I can't really see the comments properly on my phone. So my apologies if I don't reply to your comments because I'm trying to strain my eyes and it's night time, so I can't really see it properly. I'm trying to strain my eyes to read the comments. Share the live, share the live, share the live, guys, and follow my platform. So my platform is Unbound Chapters. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join in so we can get going. So I actually started this live and I had a technical glitch and it went off. So my apologies to whoever was on before. We're having a really good conversation before the technical issue happened and it went off. So I'm back now to talk about the same topic, which is boundaries on Valentine's Day. And this is a platform. I'm just gonna read a few comments. Can you come home? Oh, I can't see. I can't really see. I apologize. I really can't see the comments to read. Like I said, I'm gonna do it on my laptop next time because so someone wrote a comment, but I can't see. Sorry. Yeah, we'll get going. And thank you again, guys, for joining in. I really appreciate you all being here. And I spoke about some women who are questioning their worth. They're questioning why they can't find healthy relationships to be in, and some other people are worried about not feeling love, not getting any gift tomorrow. I just don't want you guys to feel that way because at the end of the day, having strong boundaries or having firm boundaries doesn't mean you have to, reduce your standard just to accept anything in your life. So what does boundaries actually mean to you guys? I don't want to be the only one talking. So as much as I can see the comments properly, I'm gonna try to read them. So if we talk about boundaries in love or boundaries in relationships, especially tomorrow being Valentine's Day, can you please write in the comment section what boundaries mean to you? I like this live to be very interactive, so feel free to let me know what boundaries means to you. Because I believe boundaries are actually the loudest when it comes to Valentine's Day. That's when you know whether true love exists or it's just a mere, conditional love. You are being loved or you are being kept in the relationship just for the individual you are in a relationship with to take advantage of you. So what does boundaries mean to you guys? Some people say, oh, I really don't have boundaries. I think boundaries are important. Everyone should have boundaries. What's someone saying? Technical issues and peth. Yeah, so our power actually went off the whole day and it's been glitching a little bit. So yeah, if the Wi-Fi goes off, then I'm not able to connect. So that's why. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you. We're talking about boundaries on Valentine's Day being tomorrow. So what sort of things have you guys experienced that after doing a quick reflection or a deep reflection, you've said to yourself that I think I lowered my boundaries or I think I didn't set my boundaries high enough or firm enough? What sort of things? Can you share in the comment section so we can all talk about it? Is it that you keep giving, 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 and at the end of the day, they unfortunately dumped you that you realize, oh, I shouldn't have done what I did? Is that when you came to a realization? Please like the live, share, so I'll know I'm talking to an audience, so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Please like, share the live. I don't want to be here alone. Yeah, so I was talking about boundaries and I asked a question. I just want to see other people's opinion on a time that they've been in a relationship and they've reflected and they realize it wasn't equal. Someone asked a question. For some reason, I can see that. Are you in Australia? Yes, I'm in Australia. I'm in Western Australia, and it's 10:08. Yeah, 10:08 p.m. Where are you logging from? Can you write in the comments? Whoever asked if I was in Australia, can you please write in the comments where you tuning in from? Are you also in Australia? Which part of the world? New South Wales. What time is it there in New South Wales now? What time is it there? I know you guys are like ahead of us, but I don't know how many hours you're ahead of Western Australia. What time is it there now? Did you have a good... Oh, it's 1 a.m. Oh my goodness, that's pretty late. Wow, that's pretty late. Thank you for joining. I don't think I can be up till 1 a.m. I'll just fall asleep on the live, so I appreciate you joining in. And where is everyone else tuning in from? Where is everyone else tuning in from? Where is everyone tuning in from? Hi to whoever just joined in. We're talking about boundaries. Boundaries on Valentine's Day or boundaries in relationship. I know everyone has different set of boundaries. So what sort of boundaries do you guys find very effective when it comes to relationship that you've actually tested and tried and you realize it worked for you? When you realize the relationship is becoming one-sided and you are the only one giving, do you take a step back and reanalyze the whole relationship and reset your boundaries, or you just let things slide and you just keep going until you become hurt and the relationship ends and you're brokenhearted? How do you go about it? Can you share in the comment section and share the live? Share the live, guys. Share the live. Yeah, share the live. We're talking about boundaries. So boundaries are actually important in every aspect of our lives, but today we're just focusing on Valentine's Day. Thank you. Someone said I'm so gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, I'm waiting for you guys to write something in the comment section about what you guys think of boundaries, like your take on boundaries when it comes to Valentine's Day, your relationship on Valentine's Day. Because I have a story. It's not even a story, it's just a scenario. So let's say you're in this relationship that is very emotionally abusive and you're not happy. You realize this is actually not the relationship for me. You're planning the exit strategy of how you're gonna get out of the relationship and you're doing it in a very healthy way. But tomorrow comes and then they buy you a nice gold, watch or whatever, then you drop your boundaries. Is that how you guys go about it? I'm just gonna read a comment. Boundaries are hard. So someone is saying in the comment section, boundaries are hard to set when emotions are in the way. So how do you actually separate the two? Separate the boundaries from emotions. And what do you guys think? Do you think boundaries should come first? And then when you set the boundary very firm, then you say it doesn't matter what sort of emotions that I'm going through, I'm not gonna lower my standard, I'm gonna stick to my boundaries. Is that how you guys go about it? Can you guys share? This is a learning platform, it's a healing platform as well. So we're trying to discuss all these things before tomorrow, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. February is a love month. How has your relationship been this love month? Someone wants to co-host, but I'm not gonna add them. We'll just keep going. How has your relationship been in February? It says it's a love month. How has it been? And what are your expectations for Valentine's tomorrow? Are you expecting this huge gift, or this watch, or gold jewelry, or whatever you've been eyeing at the shops? And tomorrow, once you receive that and a bunch of flowers, then you just sweep everything under the carpet and let things slide? Is that the sort of boundary? So those sort of boundaries are very shaky and weak boundaries. Please share the live. Please share the live. Like, follow my platform, Unbound Chapters, and my name is Elsie. Please share this. I'm gonna be having a lot of quality content to be doing, and you don't want to miss out. You really don't want to miss out. This is very quality content. You don't want to miss out on this. So follow my platform, Unbound Chapters, and share the live, share the live, share the live, so someone else can enjoy this sort of discussions. And like I said earlier on, if you're happy to co-host, I'm more than happy to add you to this so we can have this sort of discussions together, because I think it's important as women to have a safe space that we can go to and talk about all sort of issues, especially when it comes to issues with boundaries, about boundaries in relationship. Okay, so please share, like, follow, and yeah, let's keep going. So you get this special present that you've been eyeing, and then boom, the boundaries go. Or let's say whoever you're in the relationship with keeps undermining you, talking down on you, doesn't respect you, and you just say, oh, it's just a relationship, I really don't want to be lonely. All right, I'm just gonna read a comment. So there's another comment in the section, which is, boundaries to me are doing things because you want to, instead of trying to please others. Exactly right. So that's actually my take on boundaries too. And thank you for sharing that in the comment section, whoever wrote that. And I'll encourage other people to put their thoughts in the comment section as well about boundaries, so we can all, share different ideas, or even any little experience that you've had on boundaries, that you had to change your boundaries based on XYZ. If I say XYZ, I mean an experience. You probably don't want to share the experience, but it could be something really brief, like, oh, I had this and I felt disrespected. Or let's say you got a gift for your partner, your ex-partner, whatever, on Valentine's Day, and they said, oh, is that all you got for me? So based on that, you were like, okay, they are not appreciative. They don't appreciate who you are. They don't even appreciate your gift. So therefore, moving forward, you've stopped giving that gift. So for me, when you ask about boundaries, like my boundaries, the word boundaries is actually a topic that I really, really enjoy. And I could talk about this till tomorrow morning, but I wouldn't bore you guys. So boundaries to me, like whoever wrote in the comment section, that, doing things to please yourself, not to please other people. To me, that is an important boundary that I like to set. And anything that's going to cost my peace, that's going to strain me, that's going to stress me, for me, there's absolutely no way I'm going to break that boundary. It doesn't matter who you are. And a lot of people, when they set boundaries, so boundaries could come in different form. Having a boundary could even be being silent, It means you keep talking about a certain situation for so long that it's gotten to a point that you've decided to remain silent. So being silent is different from giving silent treatment, okay? So I'm not talking about the silent treatment. I'm just gonna read this in the comment section as well. So someone is saying my grandma taught me that boundaries are about self-respect. Exactly. That's very true. That's so true. Please, guys, I want this to be interactive because it's a healing platform for women. And as other people share boundaries, we all learn. It's a learning journey. We haven't arrived yet. We are still all on this learning curve. And sometimes the curve is going the left way and it has to bend the right way. So we are all learning. So share what boundaries mean to you in relationships, especially tomorrow being Valentine's Day. So I was talking about something, but I can't remember what I was talking about. I just want you guys to share in the comment section what boundaries mean to you guys. And for the new people who just joined in, I just want to say thank you for joining in. My name is Elsie. The platform is Unbound Chapters, and I'm in Western Australia. And the time is 10:18. And we're talking about boundaries in relationships, specifically tomorrow being Valentine's Day. So that's what we're talking about. And I'd like to appreciate everyone on here. Without you guys, this life wouldn't be happening. It means I'll be talking to myself. So we're talking about boundaries and we all want to learn from one another. So please feel free to share your thoughts, on boundaries in relationship and whether it's even a thing that you practice or you just don't really care. And I just want to acknowledge all the single women on here who will be lonely in their little lonely space. Tomorrow being Love Day, Valentine's Day. I also want to acknowledge those who are going through a breakup at the moment, that they are really hurting. You are not alone. We are all here to support you. That's why it's really good for you to follow this platform. Again, I want to acknowledge the women who are in toxic relationships. So it might feel like, oh, they're in a relationship, but then they actually feel lonely in the relationship. And I also want to acknowledge the women who are either in a relationship or not in the relationship, but do not see their worth. They question themselves a lot and they just don't feel beautiful. They don't feel seen. They don't feel heard. That's how you feel. I just want to acknowledge that and validate the way you feel, but that is not the reality. That is actually not the reality. So you feeling one way, it doesn't necessarily mean that is the truth. That might not be the truth, okay? And I'm hoping it's not the truth. So I just want to acknowledge all those 4 types of women, and we're talking about boundaries when it comes to relationships. So there could be a situation either, that has happened that made you to walk away, and you walking away, you starting to question your boundaries and whether you made the right decision to walk away. I just want to validate you again that, of course, you made the right decision to walk away, because for someone to eventually realize their worth and walk away from a situation makes them a bigger person. It shows that they have boundaries. So boundaries are actually not walls, they are filters. So once you start to filter all the negativity in the relationship and you begin to realize, okay, in the first place, why was I even in this sort of relationship, So you've put your filters up now and you just filtering it. It's just like when you're gonna bake bread or something and you pour the flour in the, I don't know, whatever it's called, the sieve or whatever, and you shake it to remove all the little tiny debris in so the flour will be smooth. So that's what you've done. And for some people to walk away from a relationship, it's actually the first time you've chosen yourself and you've set firm boundaries. So please do not settle for less. My woman, my fellow woman here, don't settle for less. And don't say, oh, tomorrow is Valentine, so this guy's asking me out. I'm just going to go with him regardless. Please don't do that because you don't want to suffer the negative consequences at the end. I'm just going to read this comment. My best friend's boyfriend doesn't want to take her out tomorrow and she's sad. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But just let your friend know that her boundaries are strong and she's going to attract the right person. Because you know what? I've never seen a plastic, okay, gotten attracted to a metal. That has actually never happened. If you put a plastic next to a metal, it just doesn't work. There's no attraction. But if you put a metal or a magnet next to a metal, you realize, oh, okay. So just let your friend know she should keep building on her boundaries. She shouldn't lower it no matter what. So her boyfriend is not even worth her at all. She's going to get a better person. So please don't settle for less because once you settle, you settle. But if you don't settle and your standards remain the same way, you realize you wouldn't be able to, attract those who are actually those who you don't have to attract. You look at all these huge celebrities. I'm not going to say names on here. But do you think a random guy from your streets can just walk up to those celebrities and ask them out? No. Why not? Because they've leveled up. Their standards are very high. Their boundaries are high up. So even though they might have those celebrities might have some unhealthy relationships, that they've dealt with. Oh, I'm having internet issues again. Please bear with me, bear with me. I'm just hoping this live doesn't go off. Yeah, I'm just having a bit of technical issues here and there, but we will keep going. And I really want to encourage you guys to share the live, follow my platform. It's Unbound Chapters because I have a lot of quality content. A couple of days ago, we spoke about peace and we spoke about what peace meant. So I just pick, different topics that we discuss. So I really want you guys to be a part of this safe, non-judgmental family. And like I said, my name is Elsie and I'm from Western Australia. And I created this platform to support women who have been through trauma, who are on their own healing journey. So it's just one big family that we're supporting each other. And we don't judge people on here. Okay, we just support everyone on different walks of life, different journeys in life. So that's what it's for. And today we're talking about boundaries because without strong or firm boundaries, relationships do collapse. So boundaries don't actually, reveal what sort of relationships are. If you don't have a good boundary, there's no way you know whether you're in a healthy space or not when it comes to relationships. So that's what we're talking about in case you guys just join in. So I was actually on live before. TikTok was just showing something. So I'm actually new to this TikTok platform and I'm learning how it all works. So if you see me looking in the screen, I'm just trying to see what it's saying. So we're talking about boundaries in relationships, okay? And so boundaries, like I said, they don't actually ruin relationship. They reveal how safe the love is. They do reveal. So some people might think, oh my gosh, when they buy, I'm going to say they in this context. I'm not saying you're dating multiple people. I'm just using the word they because it could be, a woman or a guy or whoever. But I don't want to say she, he, there. So I'll just use they for the purposes of this. So they'll probably think, oh, if they buy me a gift or they do this, then that's love. That's actually not love. That's actually not love. That's actually questionable. It means the boundaries is not very firm because when boundaries are not firm, people tend to just walk over you. They don't take you serious. They take you for granted. They don't really care. So a guy can walk away from you without giving you any proper closure and expect to return to your life in the next 6 months because they know you're going to leave that door open regardless because there's no boundaries. So that's what we're talking about. So lack of proper boundaries actually leads to hurt. You're going to go through a lot of heartbreaks and you're going to get hurt and you're going to, you're going to be in pain. Sorry, I'm a bit passionate about this topic. So, yeah, it feels like I'm yelling, but I'm actually not. I'm just so passionate about this topic. Without proper boundaries, that's what's going to happen. He's just going to be giving you breadcrumbs upon breadcrumbs because they know that it doesn't matter what you give to her. She will stay. She'll wait for me. She ain't going nowhere. And true to their words, they leave, they come back, the door is still open with no questions asked. Do you actually realize that sometimes just walking away, staying single for a while, it's a form of boundary? That is a very strong form of boundary. Do you guys agree with me? What's someone saying about? Oh gosh, I can't see. Do you guys agree with me that sometimes walking away from a situation, when do you normally come live? I normally come live in the evenings. So Western Australian time around 7:30 p.m. Like I do come like once a week, but I'll try and come more often. Yeah, so I really want you guys to comment, like walking away from a situation. Do you guys consider that as a boundary? Do you guys know saying no is also a boundary? So no is an answer. Yes, it's also an answer. A lot of us don't know how to say no. We haven't been taught to say no. It could be because of your cultural background or, or your childhood trauma or your religious, affiliations or just basically your own values that you feel saying no is wrong. But no is an answer. It just has to be said politely. So you could have very strong boundaries, but the way you approach, exercising your boundaries is what makes it wrong and what makes it uninviting. So someone can have, oh, thank you for enjoying this live. So someone can have very strong boundaries, and the way they approach a situation and how they go about it, that will make people to accept what sort of boundaries they have. I hope you guys are understanding me. Maybe I'll explain that again. So having strong boundaries, there's nothing wrong with having strong boundaries. It's actually important you have boundaries in life. And it doesn't matter if it's, a family member or whosoever, boundaries are important, especially when it comes to intimate relationships. Tomorrow being Valentine's Day, I don't want to digress from the topic that we're discussing. So we're talking about boundaries in relationships, specifically tomorrow being Valentine's Day. So this is actually not a good example, but I'm going to use it anyhow. So let's say I'll use the word they again. They emotionally abuse you. They verbally abuse you, They don't even apologize for it because number one, they don't respect your boundaries. Number two, they know you are soft like a teddy bear and you just accept any breadcrumbs that is thrown at you. Number three, they see you as very desperate, They see you as very desperate, so they really don't care. They don't care about you. They honestly do not care about you. So what they're gonna do? Then they come walk into you, oh, happy Valentine's, whatever. They go buy the cheapest gift. It's not the price of the gift that actually counts, but let's say they buy you the cheapest gift and they bring it to you, and you have done a whole reflection of the situation in the relationship. And this time, you really want to say no, but because you feel like, oh, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to say no, because if I say no, that means I'm not being, a nice person or whatever. So you just accept the gift and say yes. Girl, you've lowered your standard. Girl, you've dropped your boundaries lower. Don't do that. Stick to your boundaries. I really want you to stick to your boundaries. Once you've come to that realization that you've been A, disrespected, B, you've been belittled. Okay, see? He has no value for you. He doesn't regard you for anything. And he come with that gift and you just accept it because, oh, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to say no. No. He can return that gift back to the shop. That's when you don't drop your boundaries. So I really want to encourage my sisters out there, all my girls out there, please do not drop your boundaries tomorrow. Because it's Valentine's Day, I don't want to miss out on this gift. And then you end up suffering in the relationship. And you have to end up going to see a therapist. That's going to cost you more than $100 present that they got you. Don't do that. Don't drop your standards at all. Do not drop your standards. Don't settle for anything less. Do not settle for anything less. So like I said, no is an answer. It doesn't matter what they bring. It can be in the most beautiful gift wrap or whatever. If they've really offended you and they can't amend things and they think $100 gift or a $200 gift is gonna amend or is gonna fix the damage that they've caused to your heart. I mean, your heart is priceless, sister. Your heart is priceless, girl. So don't settle for anything less, okay? Don't settle for less. That's why we're talking about boundaries, because we need very firm boundaries here. We need strong boundaries. We need really strong boundaries. We can't let people just walk over us anyhow, step over us, do all sort of things that they want to do and go free. I think those days are over. We are in 2026. Come on, girls. We are in 2026. I mean, what sort of gift is the gift that you can't afford yourself? Even if you have to buy it with a credit card, you will be able to afford it. So don't just accept any gift just to maintain the relationship, though you know you are being walked over, you are being trampled over, you are not being respected, you have no value to the person that you're with, and you still want to keep going? Is this the relationship that you value? You value it, but it's one-sided. They do not value you. They do not value you because you don't have any boundaries in place. And they don't respect your boundaries. So why would you let them bring you a gift? Then you are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to take this and put it on social media so my friends will see that I got a gift and yada, yada, yada. So you end up accepting that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I think it's hard time. My fellow women, my fellow girls, we step out for ourselves and we're like, nah, we're not going to stoop for anything lower. We're not going to settle for anything lower than we actually deserve because we are worth more. And they ask, what do we bring to the table? We are the table. Come on. What do you say? What do we bring to the table? We are the table. We women are the table. We are the main table. We are the main deal. So, girls, don't let anyone disrespect you to your face. Treat you anyhow, okay? Get away. The person is like fly into your life anytime they like, fly out of it anytime they like, fly back in anytime, put some crumbs, sprinkle some crumbs on that special table whilst you are that main table. They just sprinkle some breadcrumbs on it for you. Call that a gift and walk away. And you are like, oh, at least I got a gift. No, sister, no. It's not at least you got a gift. That's not a gift. Don't settle for that. You're stronger than that. You have more potential than that. You have more value than that. Set your boundaries high. Let your boundaries be firm. Oh, sorry if I'm yelling. I have to remind myself I'm actually talking to an audience here. I'm just so passionate. I think it's hard time we step up as women and, we revisit our boundaries and we prioritize the whole boundary thing because it's important. It's actually good for our own mental health. Not just our mental health, it's good for our physical health. If your boundaries are not strong, and people just, they step over you, they do all sort of things when it comes to relationship especially. Do you know what's going to happen? Aside from that situation affecting your mental health, it's going to affect all your internal organs. You start to end up with high blood pressure. Then we all know from high blood pressure, when it gets higher and higher or whatever, you end up with stroke. You end up with this. From one relationship, it's become sickness, it's become illness. So what I'm talking, it's not just a coping strategy. This is actually medicine to heal you. And we need the foundation. So this is actually foundation. You have to set your boundaries firm. Don't just jump into a relationship because your friends are in relationship and you want to be in a relationship too. That's not how it should work. Do you agree with me? If you agree, please tap on the screen, like this live so I know you agree with me. Thank you for those who are liking, and please share this live. Share this live. I'm very passionate about this topic for my girls out there. I call everyone girl. No disrespect. You are all my sisters. Okay? But everyone is hey girl, everyone is hey girl. I used to call my grandma hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. Even when she was 94, I was still calling her hey girl. All right? So I really want you guys, don't settle for anything less. Don't settle for anything less. You're deserving of something better. Don't just say, oh, I'm just going to be with him. I don't want to be lonely. Yada, yada, yada. Don't do that. Like I gave an example that the celebrities, the really top celebrities that I'm not going to say names. No guy on my street or your street can just walk to them and ask them out or approach them. No, because they've really set their standard very high. And the person you are with, you are not happy. Don't pretend. Come on, don't pretend. You know it. You and I know that you are not happy. You and I know that you are not happy in that relationship. You and I know that your boundaries are not very firm. But then you are just sort of managing the situation. You just saying to yourself, oh, I'm just going to manage this somehow. If it's a situation you want to manage somehow, then I'll encourage you to revisit your boundaries. If you want to stay in and see if things are going to work or not, you don't always have to walk out of it. You're already in it. You put in, so long as you're not getting, abused. I'll not encourage abuse. So long as you're not getting abused. The boundary thing is just not working. Your boundaries are not being respected. And you still want to stay in it, then I'll encourage you, revisit your own boundaries. Maybe you should start setting those firm boundaries. It could be little things. It could be how you are spoken to. They speak to you a certain way. You don't have to reply rudely back to them. You can just turn your head, you look at them, and you don't even smile. So you give them sort of like a dirty look. So they're like, it didn't land well. The message didn't land well. Or they say something to you and you just nod or something, you don't respond back. You have to drop in little signals. That's how you start the whole boundary situation. So I spoke about approach, right? So approach in life is actually everything. And when it comes to boundaries, it's the same thing. Approach is everything in life. So it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's the most important. So how you approach every type of situation. So you can still fix the boundaries in the relationship you are now. And I really don't want you guys to drop your guards tomorrow because it's Valentine's Day. It's just a day. It's just another day. It's just like Christmas or Easter or, it's just another day. It's just like a Monday or a Tuesday or a Thursday. It's just a day. Don't stoop low. Don't drop your standards And don't accept any crumbs from anyone. If you feel the relationship you are not happy, and 10 years from now you don't see yourself with that person, then you should start working on your exit strategy. Yes. I said your exit strategy. I'm very serious, guys. Because I don't want another woman going through a heartbreak. I don't want to hear or see another woman getting killed. I don't want to see another woman experiencing all sort of negative things. Because we are the table. I mentioned that, guys, we are the table. So start working on your exit strategy. Don't just have an assumption that, oh my God, when he was going through his bank statement, I saw that he's purchased a $500 present for me, so that means he loves me. No! Him buying you a gift is not love. Woman, it's not love. It's not. You could work harder. You could actually work very hard and get yourself what you want or need in life. I want you, women, girls, level up. You could work your ass off and buy your own things. Buy what you need. That is not love. Love is when you are in difficulties, okay? And that individual is by your side through thick or thin. And they respect your boundaries. You having pain in your arm and they're trying to rub it. You're like, please don't rub it. They just stop. They don't keep going, oh, it won't hurt. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep rubbing. No. So many years to come from now, if you happen to be with that same person you are with no firm boundaries, have you actually ever thought of it and you happen to be sick? Or you happen to be in a very terrible situation and they are the ones who have to sign a consent form for a doctor to carry out a procedure? Do you even trust this person who can respect your boundaries to be the one making a decision on your life? And you hear saying you're getting gifts? Gifts? Oh my gosh. No. I'm really emphasizing on the word no. Because why would you? That is the lowest form of anything. You could be walking on the street and a stranger can wholeheartedly give you, dash you $1,000. Okay? So if someone you are with throughout the year, they don't value your time, they don't respect you, they call you whenever they feel like, when you send them a message, it takes them like 100 hours to reply back, and they are always full of excuses, you know. They just want to take advantage of you. Don't you get it? Shine your eyes. Open your eyes wider. They just want to take advantage of you. You're worth more than that. My beautiful woman on here, you are worth more than that. Please have firm boundaries. Have firm boundaries. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate. Have firm boundaries. You're worth more than that. Like I said to you earlier on, not having firm boundaries will ruin your relationships. You're gonna end up with heartbreak, which is gonna lead to stress. And as your stress levels increases, you end up with anxiety. You try to resolve that whole anxiety, it becomes depression. From depression, it keeps going higher. You end up with serious mental health complications. And the easiest way for you to avoid that, not to end up in those sort of situations, is to have firm boundaries. So you really have to separate emotions from boundaries. Someone said, I'm just going to read this in the comment section. Someone said, self-worth and boundaries in relationships. 100%. 100%. Once you have those firm boundaries, it means no one should cross them. And you shouldn't even make them flexible, because that is the only thing that can actually keep the relationship going and make it healthy. So I'm again emphasizing, as tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I wish each and everyone on here happy Valentine's Day. And I really appreciate all of you for joining in. You know, all my followers from all over the world. I don't know where you guys are. I'm in Western Australia. And my name is Elsie. And my platform is Unbound Chapters. And this platform was actually created to support women who have been through trauma, who are going through a whole lot of life stresses, and they're looking for a safe place, you know, to heal. You know, they're looking for just a safe space that they wouldn't feel judged of what has happened, because life does happen. And who are we to judge another person? I mean, you haven't walked in the shoes of that person. So I just want to acknowledge all that. And again, wish you all happy Valentine's Day to single women out there who are unfortunately lonely. Some people have lost their spouses, so they feel very lonely. I'm just going to read this comment. Some people are lonely, you know. Some people are actually in a relationship, but they still feel lonely. I just want to acknowledge all of you out there. Respect to you guys. You guys, I don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing the best that you can for yourself. I really want you to look after yourself this season. Okay? And the women who are they could either be in a relationship or not be in a relationship and just have no self-worth because the verbal and emotional abuse is excessive. They are always being belittled, you know, undermined, and they just don't feel any sense of worth. When they cook, the whoever will say, oh, this is not good. When they do laundry, like, they always find fault and they just feel so little. You know what? That's how you feel, but it doesn't mean, and I validate how you feel, but it doesn't mean that is the truth of whoever is trying to undermine you. That might not be the truth at all, okay? Everyone has a quality in them. So you definitely do have some qualities that other people do not have. So you are seen and you are loved this season. And you give yourself a pat on the shoulder for even being able to join this live, to join this platform, to be here with other women walking this journey. And everyone is special. Everyone is beautiful. All the women out here, you are all beautiful. I might or I might not see you. Beauty doesn't, it's not only the physical appearance, it's internally, it's how you think. Your thought process is very clean. You know, you are there for other women. You are there for other people having their own struggles in life. You're a beautiful person. You have a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul. I see all of you. There are some people during this season that they've actually lost a family member, okay? So, yeah, it could be, you know, it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be whatever. Just maybe those family members are the ones who actually wishes them happy Valentine's Day, but this is the first time they're not gonna get that from that family member. Thank you for the nice comment. I really appreciate the great comment on here. I appreciate all of you guys. Yes, I will be going live tomorrow as well. I'll be going live, but I'll come on a bit earlier so I can stay on very long. So as I was saying, I'm actually sending healing vibes to everyone on here. Those who have recently lost a family, or you've had a heartbreak, or you're having relationship issues. Maybe you're living in the same house with your spouse and they don't even talk to you, and tomorrow is Valentine's Day and you go on social media and this one is posting. So let me tell you one thing, okay? So some people are buying gifts for themselves, and some people are just so annoying. Let's be real, okay? They are so annoying. They buy themselves gifts and they post it on social media just to look like other people bought them the gift. No. This platform, we are not here for that BS. Okay, let's name it. We have to put a name on it. We're not doing that. We are being authentic. We are being real. We are being ourselves. We are just being ourselves. No filters, nothing. The only, you know what? You're not going to see that on social media and say, oh my gosh, oh, look what he got. Look what she got. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, they've saved up for like 6 months to just gift themselves. Or it could be card boxes that they've even wrapped up. There could be nothing of value in there. So let's not see things on the internet and think it's true. It could be AI. Who knows? So someone's comment said, my bestie, oh gosh, My bestie and I are taking ourselves out for dinner tomorrow, and we're having a girls' night. Oh, that's so sweet. So that's actually a really cool idea. Thank you for sharing that. I'll talk about that in a second. I'm just gonna read this comment. Every time I see a woman, then I become happy. Thank you, girl. Let's do this. Hey, girl, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's support our sisters out there. Thanks for your comment, girls. So, the lady who said she's taking her and her girlfriend, they are going now. Please do that, sisters. Let's support each other. This is actually the time that we could actually, take each other out. We could go to Korean barbecue, you know. Myself, when I go to Korean barbecue, do you know what I do? I go with my own spices, my own seasoning. The African in me, the flavor has to be African-y. If it's not the African-y flavor, then it feels like I'm not eating. So even though I'm supposed to take the Korean, I still go with my own seasoning, and it has to be really spicy. It has to be really spicy. So everything that we can do as women to be happy, that's the main thing. That's the main deal, okay? Let's not wait for a guy to come out and, and make us happy. No, create your own happiness. Create your own happiness as a woman. That's actually one of my New Year's resolutions that I've started working on. Try and do things that will make you happy. Have a life, okay? Have things going for yourself. And when a guy comes and he wants to give you, it's just an addition. It's just a bonus. Like him gifting you a watch or whatever. You have so many watches. That's just an addition. I'm not saying you shouldn't appreciate it. You're appreciating it, but that's just an addition. Do you understand? So if they do that, that's not gonna shake your boundaries in any way, because someone would say, oh, once I gift her things, or once no, there should be nothing that should shake your boundaries. Your boundaries should be your boundaries. So I was talking to one of my girlfriends yesterday, and I'm actually so proud of her. So she has been friend with this other friend of ours for a very long time. So they've been friends for like 22 years and going. And she just came to a realization that that friend starting to take advantage of her. She'll use her house as a hideout just to come in there, And it wasn't mainly about her coming to visit the friend. She was using excuses. So when my friend noticed what was going on, she called out their behavior. That's what we're talking about. That is firm boundaries. So these people, they've been childhood friends for like 23 years, but she still called out their behavior. And when she called out the behavior, the other girlfriend who was taking advantage of her said, oh, don't look at it that way. But you know what? If my friend's boundaries weren't strong, she would have said, oh, I don't want to ruin this friendship, so I'm not going to say what she's doing to really offend me. I'm just going to keep things the way they are. And she wouldn't even call out her behavior. So that is what we call tough love. Healthy love. Another meaning of tough love is healthy love. It's just like a lot of us, family members, they do overstep our boundaries and stumble over it and just move and shift our boundaries anyhow, and we just let them because it's family. Oh, I don't want to ruin family. I don't want to destroy. I don't want to. It's always about people pleasing. That's what someone said in the comments. We can't be people pleasing always and destroy our own boundaries. No, we can't do that because that's very unhealthy for us. It's unhealthy for our mental health. It's unhealthy for our physical health. It's going to eat up your organs in your body. Because once you start having those sort of stresses, you realize you're having migraines, then you're having chest conditions, you're palpitating, a whole lot of factors. So no. No means no. If you realize it's becoming toxic, block the person off. Delete the number. Don't pick up any unknown caller. That's how you do it, girl. That's how you do it, my girls. That's how you do it. We're talking about boundaries. Boundaries in relationships. And specifically tomorrow being Valentine's Day. Because I don't want people to just losing their boundaries or just drop their boundaries just to feel loved, which is actually not love. Okay? So, like I said earlier on, boundaries are actually not walls, they are filters. So, boundaries are filters. For the new people who just join on, boundaries do not destroy relationships, they actually expose what their relationship is. So, do you actually realize that when you're really on good terms with someone, you guys gel so well, you're happy, you're going, yada, 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 then all of a sudden, you realize they've overstepped a boundary and you pull them back and you let them know that, nah, and they become so defensive and offended. That's what we're talking about. Oh, my TikTok is gonna end. The live is gonna end in 5 minutes. I just got a what's it called? I just got a notification from TikTok that is gonna end. So guys, I only have 5 minutes to go. But I really want you guys to like this video, like the video, share, follow my page. Like the video, share, follow my page. Please like the video, share, follow my page. This is Unbound Chapters, and the name is Elsie. This platform is a healing platform designed for women who have been through trauma, going through all sort of situations in life. Life is lifing, life is happening. We are here to support each other. We do not judge, we just support one another. Life is not easy sometimes. Sometimes you just need someone to be there for you, just to listen, not to judge you, not to tell you what to do, because you already know what to do. You just want them to listen. So that's what this platform is for. We just listen, and encourage each other. We do not judge, because you just never know what life is gonna throw at you or take you through. So you listen, and we use other people's experiences as lessons, to walk through this life. So like I said, TikTok has given me a notification that my life is gonna end in few minutes, like 4 minutes. So I really want you guys to like, share, not share, because I'm gonna end soon. Not share, I mean like, okay? And follow my page. It's Unbound Chapters, and my name is Elsie. And again, I really want to appreciate all of you who join my live. I really don't take this lightly. I'm grateful to have all of you here, my online audience. I'm in Western Australia. I don't know where you all are. Some people say they're in Sydney. Someone said they're in Perth. Another person said they're in Brisbane. And yeah. So wherever you guys are watching from, I hope to see you guys again shortly. I just want to take this opportunity again to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. And remember, boundaries actually do reveal whether a relationship is healthy or not. So if you haven't learned anything from this plenty talking, because I love to talk anyway, especially on topics like this, remember, boundaries do not destroy relationships. They don't break relationships. They do reveal whether the relationship is healthy, whether the relationship is true, whether the love that they claim they love you, it's actually true, whether they really do love you. Once you start to show your boundaries, then you know whether this is true love or not. Okay, so I hope you guys are safe, and I know I've acknowledged these people already, but I just want to do it again before my life comes to an end. All the women who are single, those who have either lost a partner or lost a husband, or or their partners are in hospital, or just even in jail or whatever, and having a really difficult time. Okay, all the people who have lost a sibling, parents, or whoever used to wish them happy Valentine's, they don't have that now. All the people in relationship who are actually struggling, it's not a healthy one. It's a very toxic relationship, but they don't have a way out as yet, even though they are developing a strategy to exit. I want to acknowledge you as well. To the woman who is either in a relationship or not in a relationship, who is doubting her worth, who unfortunately, not deliberately, just compare herself to other people and just do not see any value in herself. You are all loved. You are all seen. You all have the potential to rise. You all have the potential to reset your boundaries and know that all these situations you're going through shall pass. I love you all, and I really want you guys to take care of yourselves. Have one coping strategy that works for you. I don't know what works for you. Myself, I take myself to the pool. I do laps in the water. As I'm walking through the water, I do a little bit of healthy self-talk. I just say affirmations to myself. I'm loved, I'm beautiful, I have the potential. I can rise high when I set my eyes on the goals that I want to achieve in life, and I'm focused. I'm going to achieve them. They're all achievable. I'm not the first person to go through whatever situation I'm going through. This too shall pass. It's going to be over. I'm going to be fine. I just set positivity into my life. So I want you all to start doing that as well. And you guys, please look after yourself. Watch out for one another. Don't be selfish. Be considerate. Watch out for another woman, another fellow, because you just never know what someone else is going through. Even if you don't offer them anything, please offer them a smile, okay? Please offer them a smile. It doesn't cost anything to smile to your fellow human being. Just offer them a smile. When you go to the mall, you go to the shops, you walk past someone, just give them a genuine smile. You can tell a sister how beautiful she is. You can tell another sister how her outfit reminds you of this great friendship you used to have with this person in another country. It shouldn't be fake. It should be genuine, because I believe it's in being authentic. I really believe in this being authentic. That's why I'm very expressive on here. I'm not going to be here and pretend and be someone else. I just want to be myself. All right. So show another sister love. Show another sister love. People are really struggling these days. They're struggling with a whole lot of things. Please continue to like this. I'm going to end soon. Just show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some love as well. Show me some love. Like, and show me some love. Okay. So be kind to one another. Kindness doesn't cost a thing. It could be an old lady pushing the trolley or the cart, as they call it in North America, wherever part of the world you're in. And you realize they're struggling to push this at the shop, and you offer to help. Please show me some love. Send like, show me some love. Show me some love. And you offer to help them, or they've already put stuff in their car, and you see them taking the trolley or the cart back, and you just offer to take it. Just something small to enhance someone's quality of life, to give them a reason again to live. Okay, someone at that moment could be struggling really badly, that their mental health medication isn't even working. They've been to the therapies 100,000 times and they've seen no results. And you being kind or smiling could actually improve their life, that they'll start to take their boundaries strongly. It's not like some people's boundaries are not firm, but they are really struggling to maintain those sort of boundaries. And sometimes they give up maintaining the boundaries, so they lower their standard because they just can't do it anymore. So don't be the reason why someone gives up in life, but be the reason that people keep pushing forward. Be the reason that, be the inspiration people need in today's world, which is full of negativity. Be the inspiration someone needs. I'll repeat that. I'll reiterate on that. In today's world that is full of a lot of negativity, okay? When you see a sister wearing a nice necklace that you actually like, admire them. Tell them how good it looks on them. All right. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm going to go live again tomorrow. I'm going to go live around, I don't even know, in the evening in Western Australian time. I'm going to go live. But please follow my page on Bound Chapters. I have a whole lot of goodies there, a whole lot of positivity, encouraging stuff. And I do post every single day. Okay, I have another platform, Behind the Max. That is another platform where I share my own, trauma journey. Everything is really raw there. So that's another platform. So it's got a max. It's got this lady with a max on. It's called Behind the Max. That is my MASK. For some reason, I simply can't say that word properly. So I always mispronounce it. I keep trying. I keep working on it. Thank you. Yes, Jesus is King. God bless you too. I really appreciate your comments. I love you all, guys. So please show me some love. I'm gonna end in a minute. Show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some love. I love you all. Let's all be safe. If you come to a realization that you are struggling, okay? You're struggling with your mental health. You've tried XYZ, nothing is working for you, and you really want to speak to someone, but you just don't want to. Please don't be there and die in silence. Don't do that, okay? Someone out there cares. You can even come to my platform and send me an invitation that, hey, I want to have a one-on-one session with you. I will do that. I'll jump on straight away and we can talk. I'm not going to judge you, I promise. I'm just going to be there to listen and support you on this journey. But I don't want you to go do something, that's not helpful to yourself because you're really struggling and you feel like you have no one to talk to. That's what this platform is there for. I'm more than happy for people to inbox me that they want to talk, and I'll be there to support you guys. Okay, we'll be there to support each other. I'll be there to support you on your journey. But tap on someone's shoulder. If you're struggling, you want to cry on their shoulder. No one is going to say no to you. If your family is not being helpful, find a neighbor, find a stranger, find a random person at the shop. Talk to someone, okay? You can even go to a thrift store. Do you guys know what a thrift store is? Okay? You can just go anywhere. Whoever is serving you at the cashier, just start having a chat with them. Just have a chat with them. Just talk to them. It could be about anything. You can even tell them, can I have a quick word with you? They will say, I'm busy now, but yeah, if it's going to be quick, just tell them, look, I'm struggling. I really don't need your advice, but I just want you to listen to what I'm going to say. They will listen to you. A lot of people are kind. They will listen to you. So I really don't want you guys to die in silence, okay? Put on the music, go for a walk, jump under the shower, let the water run through your hair, put makeup on, put whatever. Just be happy. Go through your photos. If it's gonna trigger you, don't do that. If you have to kick a ball, do the jumping rope, just anything to keep you going. Remember, you got this. You're beautiful. Thank you for whoever said I'm amazing. You're amazing as well. You all are amazing. I love you guys so much. I'm so blessed to be on this channel, on this, what's it called? On this TikTok. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, I'm just so blessed because like I mentioned previously, back in my days, I'm not that old. We didn't used to have anything like this. It was pen pal. You go through an old newspaper, then you look at random addresses that you write to pen pals like all over the world. I remember writing to someone in South Korea. I was really happy to get a reply. I kept going to the post office like every week to check. So we used to go to the post office after church on Sundays. And I was eager to open the box to see if I got a reply. I didn't get a reply. It took like 4 months for me to get a reply. And when I saw that reply was from South Korea, I was so happy. I was so ecstatic. But today we are very privileged. You can just, go live. You can just go on social media. It's so different. It's so different. So we are so grateful to have technology that we can all connect. So having technology is actually a great thing that, you can chat with someone. Oh, by the way, I thought about this boundary for my relationship to be effective. So what do you think? If you're in my shoes, would you have, it could be anyone. Like I said, I'm more than happy if you guys inbox me. Okay? Once I see your comments, I'll reply to it. And if you want to have a chat, we'll do that. We'll make that happen as well. But if you're unsure of something, that's what we are for. And when we go live, don't be shy. Write something in the comment section. Other people will reply. If you're not sure of something, that's what we are here for. We haven't all arrived. We are still on the journey, supporting each other, okay? So no one has arrived. Even me that I'm here talking, I haven't arrived. I keep learning from every single one of you. So like I said, boundaries, important. In every aspect of life, you need strong, firm boundaries. That's how you stay healthy. That's how you stay respected. And that's how relationships become healthy and they do work well. All right. I'm going to end this live now. So if you have any questions, comments, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll be live again tomorrow. So I hope to see you guys wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night in Australia. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you too.